Yo, what's up YouTube? Okay, so in today's video, right, I want to break down a very important thing. Men who understand women, they don't argue with them. Let me break this head off for you. I know most I done been there, man. You get into a heated conversation with your wife, your girl, and then before you know it, bam, you're in a full-blown argument. You over here cussing, thinking you making your point. You trying to show her how you right and how she wrong, and the thing that you saying make more sense than the thing that she's saying. You over here standing your ground. And then you win the argument, you prove your point. But then next thing you know, the day is rolling, and your girl moving funny. Her vibes off, she moving a little cold, she a little distant, she not as affectionate. It's almost like she a whole different person. Or even what, she might leave you, and then you over there scratch your head like, what happened? What most men don't realize is you don't argue with women. It's like relationship suicide. You're just making your relationship worse. You never argue a woman. It ain't because you're weak or because she always right or use a punk or none of that type of stuff. It's because arguments, the lower her attraction, it'll break the emotional connection that she needs in order to feel close to you. If you want a good relationship, if you want a healthy relationship, one where she's peaceful and passionate and she have respect for you, you need to learn how to stop arguing and start understanding how women work. So in this video, I'm going to break down how to stop arguing and what you need to do instead. First things first, arguing ain't communicating. All they do is shut her down emotionally. I said this in a video before. Men operate logically, women operate emotionally. When you argue with her and you shut her down emotionally and you break that emotional connection that she feels she needs, at the end of the day, right, ain't like wherever it is that you're talking about, she trying to solve the problem. So when you sit down there arguing, try and prove your point, try and win, try and make her feel like she wrong, you're making her feel like you ain't listening to her. She ain't feeling heard, she ain't feeling validated, she ain't feeling understood. You shutting down that emotional connection that women need in order to feel close to you. At the end of the day, whether you like it or not, women are emotional. Their desire for you, how they feel about you, is tied to their emotion. So when the emotions going up and going down, if you shut them down emotionally, you're also shutting down her desire for you. You're also shutting down her attraction for you. You're shutting down her ability to feel like she wants you. If she don't have those feelings like she wants you, if she don't have that emotional connection, she don't have that desire for intimacy. And because in order for her to have intimacy, she needs to have attraction. And in order for her to have attraction, she needs to have desire. And in order for her to have desire, she needs to have that emotional connection to you. That's why whenever you're done arguing, and you don't prove your point and you feel like you win in terms of I made sense, she need to understand where you're coming from. Then you try to go to make a move and all of a sudden she ain't interested, she ain't in a mood. The pum-pum shut down now. The pum-pum shut down because the desire for intimacy has shut down. When it comes to women, even if you win the argument, you still lose. Men have a tendency to value, I was right, you were wrong. Women value, this man listened to me. He heard how I was feeling. I was able to express myself to him. I feel safe. So what that means is that out the gate, the thing that you're trying to accomplish is not the reason she's arguing. It's not what she's trying to accomplish. So when you win that argument, all you're doing is making her feel like she lose. She's feeling unheard. She's feeling emotionally defeated. Winning arguments equals losing attraction. The more arguments you think you win, the more she feels like she's losing attraction for you. I heard it say, ain't like when you arguing, you don't be making sense. Sometimes you're making perfect sense. And she might even agree with you. She might even be like, yeah, you're right. Whatever. Yeah, you make sense. Okay, cool. She might agree with you, but in her mind, she's losing respect for you. Because guess what? By arguing, right, and shouting and going back and forth and trying to prove your point, you get into her frame. You get into your feminine. You get into your emotional state. So she looking at you like this man here can't handle the emotions. She losing respect for you now. So over time, you over here thinking you winning arguments and the whole time her respect and her love and her attraction is dropping for you. So even though right now you might feel like, yeah, I win the argument, I prove my point, in the long run, you're losing the relationship. You're losing her attraction. You're losing her respect for you. And once she loses respect for you, pum dry up. And every time you think you win, you're pushing her further and further away from you. All you're doing is telling her subconscious that you don't understand her. You don't understand how she works. Slowly but surely, she will lose attraction and she will lose hope. And at the end of the day, right, most of these girls fuel by that hope. Them man fuel by the idea that there's always a future. The more her hope dies, the further and further she getting away from you and the closer and closer she getting to that door. That's when you hear her start to say stuff like, oh, we just here walking out. What she really telling you is, I'm done trying to reach you. I've given up trying to reach you. I've given up trying to have you understand me. That emotional connection that they need, that disconnect is going to lead to your breakup. And breakups don't happen overnight. It happens over time, more and more as attraction drops and hope dies. Women, them man check out emotionally before them man check out physically. Them man don't already leave you in them man heart and them man mind, but them man will still be with you physically. That's why when they leave, they're able to move on so fast. But they feel like it come out of no place. They been left you in them man heart and them man mind. They might just say physically leave you. And that's when you hear people saying like, oh my God, I didn't see this coming. It just come out of nowhere. Nah, my boy, it been there. You just didn't see the signs. She was just physically there next to you, sitting on the bed. She was there in a phone quiet. Chilling, she won't say nothing, she won't touch you, she won't talking to you, she won't affectionate, she was distant, she was cold, she there next to you, But mentally and emotionally, she's gone, bro. And 9 out of 10 times, by the time she actually does physically leave you, it's already too late. That's why you have to understand that when you're communicating with women, all they want to do is feel heard and understood. They don't necessarily want to win. They don't want that victory that we feel we gain when we proving our point as men. They want you to understand what they're feeling and where they're coming from. And when you respond to her logically, just trying to prove your point and get her to understand where you're coming from, all you're doing is making her feel like she's dismissed. A lot of the times when she coming to you with a problem, or are you talking about something, or are you communicating, or are you getting into a little bit of a debate or argument, she don't really want you to fix it. All the time they don't give a shit about the solution. They don't care whatever it is are you talking about. They don't want to fix it. They just want to feel better. They want to go, thanks for listening. I feel better now. You're such a good listener. Sometimes you just want you to listen. Just let the girl talk. I make another video about this saying stop trying to solve her problems. Go and check that video out. And at the end of the day, it's like I tell you earlier, you breaking frame. When you argue with a girl and you shouting and you going back and forth and it's over there like you trying to negotiate your point, all you showing is that you're losing control. And the more that you show you lose control, the more that she loses respect. Masculine frame is calm, stoic. It shows that you are in control of yourself and your environment around you. That makes her feel safe. It keeps her in her feminine. When you react emotionally, all she's seeing is weakness in her eyes. At the end of the day, if you is the man, if you is the leader, and you over there arguing, trying, fight to win and fight to prove your point and shout, and you trying to fight for control, you already lose, bro. In her eyes, you shouldn't even be doing that in the first place. Now you in her world. Now you in her emotional space. You might as well go up to the wall and bang your head up against it, bro. Because you'll accomplish more by doing that and try and win an argument logically with a woman. You can't use words to get her to respect you. Proving your point and showing that you're right and that you win isn't going to make her be more attracted to you. All this subliminally telling her really and truly is that you need her approval. You need her validation. At the end of the day, if you really want to win, you win by staying calm. You win by showing emotional strength. And you can't do that with your words. You have to do that through your actions and the way you carry yourself. So you're going to be over here saying, well, what are you supposed to do? If I can't argue, how do I communicate with my girl and talk in such a way where she don't lose respect and she don't lose attraction from it? The number one thing you got to do is you got to stay calm. You got to stay composed. Your emotional control is your power. No matter how emotional she gets, you stay calm. You stay composed. Don't ever try to match her energy. If she talking loud, don't try to talk over her and get louder than her. She raise her voice, you keep yours low, you stay calm. Subconsciously, she gonna respect you more. Why is she over there losing her shit? You over here calm and you chilling, you just looking at her. Why is she talking? Just say stuff like, I hear you, I'm listening. So how does that make you feel? Okay, tell me more. So what do you mean by that? I understand. I get it. At the end of the day, right, you gotta look at yourself like the thermostat, not a thermometer. You is the one controlling the temperature. You ain't over here reacting to the heat in the kitchen. You set the tone, she gotta follow your energy. Don't go in there trying to defend yourself or prove your point or make her understand what it is you trying to say. Just listen. Let her talk it out first. Making her feel validated and heard and understood ain't losing the argument. It's just showing that you care how she feels and making her feel heard and making her feel seen and making her feel safe. And once she feels safe, and once she feel comfortable and then she will open up and be more receptive and be more willing to follow your lead. And that's when you figure out how we can move forward from there, what we both gotta do next, and then lead the situation into the resolution that it actually needs. And don't get me wrong, sometimes these girls don't get out of line, them don't get out of pocket, and you do need to check them. I ain't saying shout back and forth and scream and get loud, but you do gotta be firm in your tone and you gotta set boundaries. Sometimes you gotta tell her straight up, hey, listen here, I ain't okay with that. I ain't cool with that. That's not how we gonna talk to each other. This isn't how we communicate with each other. I don't do disrespect. If that's how you want to handle things, this ain't gonna work. Again, you always have to be willing to walk away and never look back, If she keep pushing, she keep trying to press your button, she keep getting out of pocket, she keep getting out of line, you tell her straight up, listen, we're gonna talk when you calm down, and you walk away. You gotta disengage from the argument and you gotta go quiet. You gotta leave her sit by herself. A lot of the times when you start to engage with them and you shout back and you get loud, you actually rewarding her bad behavior. You showing that you giving her your attention, even though she acting disrespectful. But if you walk away, you disengage, you go quiet and you leave her over there to sit by herself, you showing her that you ain't gonna reward that bad behavior with your time and attention. Disengage, walk away, leave her mother's cunt over there by herself. If she keep pushing, she keep acting wild, don't chase. Your distance and your separation is your power at that point. She needs to understand that this behavior is not acceptable. And if she continues this behavior, she's gonna lose you. That is the only power you have. You calmly, quietly disengage and you walk away and you be prepared to never look back. At the end of the day, like you try to be petty and punish her emotionally. You're just withdrawing your attention. You're not rewarding her bad behavior. Women respects the man that walks away from disrespect but shows up when she acts right. That's the man that she can respect. That's the man that will make her pum pum wet. At the end of the day, you always want to keep your calm. You want to keep your masculine frame. Don't argue. Lead. Demonstrate through your actions, not your words, how this interaction is supposed to go down. When things seem like it might even be getting a little heated, don't react emotionally. Just stay calm. You don't have nothing to prove. Don't try to prove yourself. Listen first. Let her talk. Leave her do most of the talking. You validate her, make her feel heard, make her feel understood. Don't try to fix her. You set the tone, and if she wilding and if she getting out of pocket and she getting real disrespectful, withdraw yourself from the situation. Withdraw from the disrespect. Don't reward it with your time and attention. When she comes to you correctly and with respect, that's when you reward her with your time and your attention, and you continue listening and you continue validating her and you continue giving her time and her attention. Again, some simple phrases, some simple go-to phrases when she getting emotional. I hear you. I get it. I understand. Tell me more. Tell me how this make you feel. Help me understand what's really going on. Help me understand what's bothering you. And if she get out of pocket, here's some other key phrases. I ain't gonna argue with you. This ain't how we gonna handle things. Let's talk more when it's calm again. And I'm telling you, these girls, they're gonna try and push your buttons. They're gonna say things to get under your skin. She gonna be like, you don't care, you don't listen to what I gotta say, and she gonna get in your face. Da, 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 da. Tell her straight up, listen, I don't care what you targeting like this. Let's cool off and then we could talk some more. Then she'll hit you with, oh, so you're just trying to ignore me now? You say, no, I here to work this out. But not like this. We'll talk later. Then you walk away. No text, no calling. When she come back to you calm, respectful, then you go ahead and you listen, you let her talk, you validate her, and you set the tone. Repeat, let her rinse. What I want you to understand in this video is the man who controls himself controls the relationship. If you're reacting emotionally and you get into her world, you are now following her tone. And women do not want you to follow their lead. They want to follow yours. They inherently want to follow your lead. The reason they are with you is because they believe that you are the person that can lead them. They do not want to feel like they are leading you. If they feel like they are leading you, they're going to lose respect and attraction for you. Stay calm. Let her be the emotional one. And while she's doing that, your focus should be on making sure that she feels heard and understood and safe. You lead her with your calm. She will respect you and she will stay attracted to you. I hope this video was helpful. If you have a problem in your situation, I do offer one-on-one coaching. The link is in the description. Make sure you watch this video over and over again because, again, we're trying to develop a mindset. This is not just about tips and tricks. I know I give you a couple things to say and a couple things to do in this video, but it's not necessarily just about that. It's also about understanding the mindset. And the mindset is about how you carry yourself. If there's something you'd like me to talk about or react to, drop it in the comments or send me a message. TBL to the world on our platforms. So until the next one, man, it's TBL to the world. You don't know. Bless.
TBL, them can't stop way. Can't hold me down. Enough of them a pray for lightning shock way. And we see we lifeless on the ground, so we be